Hey everybody, John and I have gotten together to send some of our holiday well wishes and do a bit of a wrap up of the year. It's been a crazy year for everybody, from the bushfires that started in Jan to the freak shoulder accident that John also had in Jan, and picking up all the pieces, launching our business in February, only to have COVID hit shortly after that. Then the second wave came along and surprised us all again. The US elections, who knew what was going to happen there? But there's been a lot happening, and what we've noticed is some businesses stuck their head in the ground and really struggled through the COVID period, and we stood there supporting those businesses, trying to help them through the process, where other businesses really just took advantage, really just flourished. They look for opportunities to be agile. They look for opportunities to try to create something new or be different in the market. And it was a very exciting time across the board. I think there's a lot of new experiences, a lot to learn, and a lot to take away from 2020.
Yeah, so I think as you mentioned, Bernard, 2020 has been a very interesting year. And one of the ways we look at it is that if you're present to what's really going on, then there's always an opportunity for growth. I know it's easier said than done, but as Bernard mentioned, we've witnessed businesses who literally, let's acknowledge within the first couple of days, most business owners had a bit of a panic attack when COVID first hit, but most of us just gathered together and asked a really, really powerful question, which was, what do we want and how can we get there? And that's changed our focus from doom and gloom to opportunity. And so I think what we've seen this year is, especially for us as well, this 2020 has been a year of growth, particularly a growth in mindset for a lot of people, being able to be flexible. One of my biggest fears on the planet was a recession. I think most of us have got a fair way through it so far, especially, we've got the government backing us as well. There's been some really, really creative opportunities out there that businesses have just grown and flourished from. So this year, a bit of a wrap up for us. Yes, we officially launched our business back in February. We've brought in some new team members. So amazing Berta, who's basically our right-hand person. She helps us with a lot of design and development of sites and whatnot. We've brought in the amazing Carla as well. She's been fantastic at looking after all our social media experiences and our customers' social media experiences. And our SEO expert, Jimmy. So I think what that's allowed us to do is Bernard and I to just step up our game and focus on what we're good at, which is the strategy and strategy for clients to help them grow, and strategy for us to help us grow as well. Now, just something else that we've done this year as well is we've revamped our support services. So we sent that in a newsletter a couple of months ago. If you need to review that, please do. That also has allowed us to focus on, I think, bigger growth within clients as well. And we've brought in a couple of partners that we have used along the years, but we've really pulled them into our business this year. And that's allowed us to focus on, like we keep saying, this word growth. So for businesses that are hungry for growth this year, we were shocked at the number of calls we started to get, just going, hey, we need you to help us grow. Let's make this thing happen. And we've got some really amazing results we'll be sharing in our newsletter really soon. And I think, I guess the last one is there's some industries that have really taken off this year as well. We're semi-lucky in that the digital marketing businesses have taken off. But I think I'm just going to, before we talk about 2021, I'm just going to leave a bit of a message and just say, look, for those of you who have stuck it out, well done. There's been a lot of businesses that we've seen just fall off the radar and they've gone back to corporate jobs. But for people who really, really trusted what their business is all about, held their mission and just stuck onto their vision, they are doing really, really well. So I hope that gives you a bit of hope into 2021. So do you want to have a quick chat about what we think is going to happen in 2021?
Well, in 2021, I think it's an amazing time to kind of have a reinsurgence into your business. If you're looking at your business and you're not really sure what is next, then it's a good time to look at your positioning, look at your strategy, look at refining that, and really being specific on the type of customers that you want to attract to the business. And for us as well, we're also refining what we're doing within the business. So we're going to be focusing at looking at that brand strategy component a little bit more, and how we can offer this to our clients to help them leverage that and build it out into their business. We're looking at building out larger websites that focus on conversion or lead generation. So building out websites that are more and more effective for the businesses and your business growth. And with that, a real key focus on the strategic ongoing effect that you can have with what you do, both with your digital content and how you manage your customer experience. So looking at inbound marketing and looking at the CRM systems and how we implement those. We're going to make that a much more robust offering in 2021. So our real focus, as we keep saying, is growth, and as always is clarity. So the CRM will allow to get that clarity, that vision, that ability to have oversight of how your business is going and how it's tracking, and being able to understand where you can leverage things in your business and where you might need to turn things down in business. So it becomes a remarkable tool for being able to kind of take your business to the next level. And that's really what we want to do for the people in our network and you know, the future customers that we interact with. So those are really key and central to what we do. And so it's really exciting that we're really niching down and really bringing together our core services and offering them in a way that is even more compelling than we have in the past.
Absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, a bit of a wrap up. So obviously, I think we can all acknowledge that, as we said, this year's been pretty tough. There's a lot of people out in our networks who are probably feeling a little bit drained this time of year. More so, last year was a weird one as well. Yeah. But this year has thrown a few more curveballs, and I think. If you can, take some time off and have a rest. If you're not in if you're not in hospitality, but definitely put your feet up. I think everyone's earned a little bit of time off. Give yourself a pat on the back for getting through another very challenging year, and build up your recharge your batteries ready for 2021. Who knows what's in store? Hopefully, if everything goes according to plan, we'll have a different US president. I'm not going to go too much into that. But yeah, hopefully next year is as big a growth, but maybe less challenging. Yeah.
Well, everybody, have an amazing holiday period. Do take that time to rest, catch up with friends and family. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, obviously. And we'll see you guys in 2021.
So easy. Thank you. Thanks for watching.